I say that with obviously great respect.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I'll take that. I just think that
I know that it was unpleasant, but that unpleasantness is from social media.
You're right. You're right.
It really is.
But the style of vindictiveness,
exists.
like that's a pervasive political style. Yeah. So I just think that's worth putting out there. But I entirely take your point.
Oh my God. I just gave a Harvard professor a B-. That's right. No. You heard me. B-, Lepore.
No, look, we got great inflation here, John.
I was going to say a B-. My God.
A-.
I'm going to come to office hours.
A-.
I'm coming to office hours. I'm going to change my grade to pass fail unless you commit to an A-.
All right. That's how, you know what? A-.
That's how we do.
It's done, and we're going to get you into that business school that you wanted so desperately to be the finance pro. Kevin, do you understand, though, my point being, those things, when it's the mob, and I agree with Jill wholeheartedly that social media is villagers with torches looking for monsters. And they find them wherever they look, and those monsters can be actual monsters, or they can just be people who spoke immodestly for a moment, and they attack with the same viciousness. But this is different.
Yeah. Look, I mean, if Oreo Lover 420 yells at me on Blue Sky, that's fine. If the world's most powerful narcissist and the world's richest narcissist are throwing haymakers at each other, in which there are stock market fluctuations, in which there are world health crises, in which there are, all kinds of things that come out of us, international affairs trembling as these two children trade insults on their individual social media platforms, which I'm told is how alpha males apparently fight now.
Sure.
That is really disturbing, right? And that is, I think, what is really alarming, because and again, this goes back to our assumption that they're going to be at least nominal grown-ups in charge has really been undercut.
I don't care if they fight each other, to be quite frank. What I care about is what it says to me is, as it is in monarchies, you serve at the pleasure of the king.
Yeah.
And that is not the American culture. It cannot be that we all serve at the pleasure of the king. And that's why I always find it fascinating that this form of the right steeps itself in such patriotic regalia. They've got the buses with the airbrush Constitution and we the people. And this is, man, you want to love your leader, Donald Trump, love him. But this sure as shit isn't the Constitution, and it's not we the people.
Trump has a copy of the Declaration of Independence in the Oval Office. He's got it framed, little curtains around it, I think.
Right.
He has clearly not read it because he is speed running through the list of complaints that the founders made him Declaration of Independence about King George III.
Right.
Sending people to prisons abroad, stationing troops in our presence, all go down the list. Right. And
he's read it. It's his instruction manual.
someone has read it to him, Jill.
It's his Project 1776.
Jill, isn't that this is like throughout America's history,